We are here at Turf Moor where Burnley take on West Ham United. This is match day 3 of the FIFA Premier League. Both teams missing a couple players due to AFCON. Yeah, it's going to be pretty unfortunate for West Ham as they're missing the likes of Malik Diouf and Aaron Wan-Bissaka. So they're not really going to see their main fullbacks playing today. Looks like it's Kyle Walker-Peters and Scarles going in them fullback positions. So they might struggle in depth there. I mean, Kyle Walker player is a good player, but Burnley without, I think, Axel Tuanzebe. Yeah, it's unfortunate for them. But that's all they're going to do is play a strong side. And Burnley's playing Dubravka, Perez, Ekdal, Worrall and Laurent, Anthony, Cullen, Oguchukwu and Walker, and Fleming and Larson up front. Yeah, it's a good Burnley lineup there. And West Ham are playing Areola, Scarles, Todibo, Kilman and Walker-Peters, Fernandez, Potts and Magasa, and Paqueta in the 10. And up front is Somerville and Bowen. We're looking forward to this game, and Burnley do get it kicked off here at Turf Moor. They are currently drawn. They drew 0-0 with Newcastle and they drew 1-1 with Sunderland with a 90th minute Brobby goal. Are they looking to get a win here? But Paqueta gets West Ham up. Walker-Peters backheels it to Paqueta. Walker-Peters, Somerville! And that's a wonderful save from Dubravka. West Ham have an early chance, denied by Dubravka. It's lovely one-touch football, and Somerville goes for goal. Lovely team play there. Yeah, it's perfect, isn't it? And it looks like they're going to take the corner here. It's going to go short to Somerville. Bowen. Somerville. And he is dispossessed by Fleming. But they got a throw in. Bowen. Oh, that's beautiful. Bowen. Paqueta. Potts. Holds him off for some of it. And Bowen's onside and he's dispossessed well by Perez. Now Walker. He plays it out in midfield. Now Larson. Fleming. Walker. It's Kyle Walker. Walker! And it's just wide from Kyle Walker. Yeah. Oh, that's a chance and a half for both teams in the first 15 minutes. Somerville's save and Walker just narrowly puts it wide. Here's Kyle Walker-Peters. Here we have 2 Kyle Walkers here. That's good. Magasa into Bowen. Tries to hold him off. That's a wonderful through ball to Somerville. He is onside, and West Ham do get a free kick, and Zian Fleming gets a book in. It's a horrible challenge on Kyle Walker-Peters. And West Ham do get the free kick in a good area as well. Bowen. Will they get something out of it? Bowen lifts it in, and Fernandez! Mateus Fernandez is the one who heads it home to give West Ham the lead. That's a beautiful delivery from Bowen. Dubravka in no man's land. And West Ham do take the lead. It's a bad mistake from Dubravka. He gives Fernandez all that time to have the header. It's a beautiful delivery into the box. And what a goal from West Ham. And Fernandez gives them the lead. And we get kick-off straight back here with the first half goal by West Ham, scored by 18, Mateus Fernandes. Laurent pushes it up the pitch a bit. That's what the fullbacks are looking to do today for Burnley, but they are dispossessed. Potts, Magasa into Fernandes, the goal scorer. Somerville, Paqueta, Somerville plays it into Skulls. Ollie Skulls is going to be taking the throw-in. Uses Somerville, but he is dispossessed by Laurent. Now Walker. Laurent. There's lovely space played by the midfields here. Ugochukwu to Laurent. Ugochukwu finds space for Fleming. Now they have options here, Burnley. Fleming, Anthony, and Cullen! There's Burnley's equaliser. It's Josh Cullen. They're always good at pulling that goal back. It's lovely from Anthony. And Cullen just slams it into the roof of the net. And the captain for Burnley scores. And Cullen makes it 1-1 here at Turf Moor. Paqueta. Skulls. Somerville. And Bowen's dispossessed. Laurent. Kyle Walker. Fleming tries playing it to Walker, but Skulls intercepts. Oh, that's a horrible challenge. And Fleming, he's on a yellow already, and he's off. Zian Fleming has a red card, and Burnley are down to 10 men. It's a horrible challenge from Fleming. Any day, I think that would have been a straight red anyways. Skulls is okay though, and Burnley now have only 10 men on the pitch, so that might change their atmosphere. Fernandes, Somerville, Skulls. Oh, smart ball into Somerville, but Worrall is in the way. Brun Larson, Laurent, Kyle Walker. They play it up the pitch here, Burnley, even without that extra man. It's Anthony. And he kicks it straight at Kyle Walker Peters. And that is half time here at Turf Moor. Burnley 1, West Ham United 1. With Burnley going down to 10 men, with Zian Fleming getting a second yellow. And we are live here at Turf Moor. I'm your commentator Harry, and I'm joined here with other commentator Blake Townsend. Yeah, it's very, very good game so far. Burnley gone down to 10 men after they equalised with Josh Cullen, and before that equaliser it was Mateus Fernandes who gave West Ham their go. And we're hoping for more in this half, yeah. Brun Larson has Kyle Walker as an option. Brun Larson. Cullen! And it's wide. He's already scored today and could have had a brace. It's not a bad effort from Cullen. Obviously, he had the pressure of Potts. But it's come to nothing. Areola to take this goal kick. What I'm really looking at is that midfield battle between Burnley and West Ham. No matter what, one of them is winning the duels, but then when they opened up, they really have to retreat back. Oh, it's Paqueta. Lucas Paqueta. Walker Peters. Can he make room for someone? He can. It's Magasa. Into Somerville, and it's a wonderful block from Worrall. Anthony plays it into Brun Larson. And Anthony makes the run back into position. Brun Larson. Perez. And there's good defending there from Kilman. Somerville now. Bowen. He's going to take on Ekdal. It's Bowen. And too many players back. And it is a corner. And it's a substitution for Burnley. Laurent coming off for Marcus Edwards, and for West Ham, Freddie Potts coming on for Thomas Soucek. Marcus Edwards, skillful. Bowen to go short with Somerville. Edwards is the one putting the pressure on, and he has won it, but it will be another corner to West Ham. And it's another substitution for Burnley. Anthony, who's had a good game, coming off for Mike Trezor. Bowen's going to take the corner normally. And headed away by Roral. It is still with Somerville. He does use Bowen. Magassa tries going smartly to Somerville. Now they dispossess. Mike Trezor. Brun Larson. He's running at them. And it's a lovely backheel into Marcus Edwards. That is a wonderful Burnley team play. And Marcus Edwards with a stunning finish. But what about that flick from Cullen? That is outstanding. And Burnley take the lead for the first time tonight. That is a wonderful finish from Marcus Edwards. Wow. Simply wow. And the newly promoted side take the lead. Can they get their first win of the season? They haven't lost yet. Dispossessed. Perez. Mike Trezor. Brun Larson. Oh, that's good. Trezor running at Walker Peters. Brun Larson and Cullen. And it's a wonderful save from Areola. Burnley starting to get into the flow of the game. And for West Ham, Fernandez, the goal scorer, coming off for Callum Wilson. It's starting to get an exciting game now, folks. Cullen. Oh, he doesn't take a shot, but Bowen heads that away comfortably. Callum Wilson does get on the end of it. And the whistle's blown. And coming off is Perez for Oliver Son. West Ham got a free kick. Socek. Magassa. Can they get something out of this? Bowen, first time into Wilson, and he's giving it away. Ugochukwu. Brun Larson. Cullen. Son. Trezor. Uses Brun Larson, who can't get his footing right. It's given away. It's Larson. Oliver Son. Cullen. And I don't know if he tried passing on to Edwards. And there is 4 minutes added time. West Ham can still get something. To Debo. Plays a long ball, and it's only gone into the Burnley defence. Worrell. Marcus Edwards. Can he get to it? He's put it out, and that's full time. Burnley get their first win of the season, even being down to 10 men. Thanks to a Marcus Edwards masterous finish. And they do bump to 6 in the table. And West Ham still stay in the top 5. And we'll see you in the next game. It's a London derby. We are here at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, where we have a London derby coming up for you today. It's Spurs taking on Chelsea. Now this will be a thrilling matchup. Both teams playing quite a decent lineup. Spurs yet to have a win. Chelsea has won 2 in a row, and they're looking for a third. Those wins include over Manchester United and Nottingham Forest. Spurs, they drew 0-0 to Brentford thanks to the heroics of Kelleher. They could have won about 5-0. And they drew 2-2 with Bournemouth, who got beaten by Arsenal. And the teams are now shaking hands. Here's Tottenham's lineups. Guglielmo Vicario in net with Pedro Porro, Romero, Van de Ven and Spence in defence. Bentancur and Gray in midfield, with Kudus and Bergwijn behind them, and up front is Simmons and Kolomoani. Yeah, it's the most unique lineup Spurs have played this season. So no Richarlison or Odebert. And for Chelsea, Robert Sanchez in net, Gusto, Fofana, Chalobah and Cucurella in defence, Caicedo and James in midfield, Garnacho, Palmer and Neto in the wing and midfield, and João Pedro on his own up front. So it's only Fernandes missing today. This will be a game and a half. And we're really looking forward today. Will it be Spurs or Chelsea coming out on top in this London derby? Stay tuned to find out. I'm your commentator Harry, and I'm joined by Blake Townsend. And Chelsea get the game kicked off. João Pedro running straight at them here. Neto up against Spence. He goes back to Fofana. Good turn to get away from Randall Kolomoani. Chelsea's playing fluent first time football here. João Pedro, Cole Palmer, the man of the moment. James, Palmer, James, Palmer. Oh, lovely chip into Garnacho, who controls it well. Now Palmer goes back to Caicedo, and Pedro was dispossessed by Romero. Caicedo now with it. Pedro, Garnacho, running at Kudus and Porro. Cucurella, Pedro can't make himself room, and Romero finally dispossesses them after 14 minutes. Kudus, Archie Gray. Oh, if that reached Xavi Simons, that would have been a beautiful ball. But Kudus intercepts. Kolomoani into Bentancur. Romero, Bentancur. Bergwijn uses Spence. Cuts back and gives it away to Malo Gusto. Bergwijn retreating back, and Mickey Van de Ven's caught sleeping against Pedro. Neto. João Pedro. Spence is now on him. And he's got past Spence, but Van de Ven is in the way. Bergwijn. Lays it off for Spence. Through balls it to Kolomoani. Now Simons uses Kolomoani again. Bergwijn. Kolomoani. Simons! And Sanchez makes the save. Kudus to take the corner here. Mohamed Kudus. Spurs yet to score from a set piece. Simons, it's into Kolomoani's area, but too many's on him. Pedro Porro retrieves it. Mickey Van de Ven. Porro wanted to go for goal. Kudus. And Spurs do get the free kick. Pedro Porro. Will he play it in or go for goal? Or will it be Bergwijn? It's Porro! Oh, wow! Pedro Porro has just scored a beautiful free kick for Spurs, and they take the lead in the derby. That is a beautiful goal from Pedro Porro. Look at that. No chance for Sanchez, and that is so far goal of the match week. That is beautiful. So that's the second free kick scored in the FIFA Premier League. The first one was David Brooks, who did win goal of the match week. And Pedro Porro gives Spurs the lead. And Chelsea do get the game kicked back off. Spurs can be deadly on the counter-attack. It's Palmer now with it. Garnacho has room, but he is up against goal scorer Pedro Porro, and he finds room for João Pedro. Reece James, And Pedro Neto bumped off it by Jed Spence. Bergval. Spence into Kolo Muani, who flicks it back to Gray. Kudus tries playing it back to Bentancur with a flick, but he couldn't. Now Chelsea have it. Garnacho tries taking on Pedro Porro, and he nearly nutmegged him, but Pedro Porro does have it now. It's 1 against 2 here. Now it's just Cucurella, and that is half time. Spurs do have the lead with a wonderful Pedro Porro free kick. We are here at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, where Spurs take on Chelsea, and they are leading 1-0. I'm your commentator, Harry, and I'm joined by Blake Townsend. Hello everybody, I'm Blake Townsend, and that Pedro Porro free kick is really going to be talked about this week if Spurs win. But it's going to be talked about anyways, I think. And Kolo Muani is dispossessed by Chalobah. Neto, Palmer in heaps of space. James into Neto, who has Gusto on the overlap. Gusto is going up against Van der Ven, and he passes it back. Chelsea making room, and it's Neto, Caicedo, and Garnacho! And Chelsea equalise. Alejandro Garnacho. I think he's just about onside there. It's a wonderful spot from Caicedo. That is a wonder. Yeah, Garnacho is onside. Keeper shouldn't be beaten there though. Shouldn't be beaten. But Garnacho does equalise for Chelsea. And it's 1-1 at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium and the London Derby. Gray. Spurs need to counter-attack now. Pedro Porro, who's been phenomenal today, even in defence. Pedro Porro bringing it out to midfield. And he makes room for Xavi Simons. Kolo Muani. Kudus, Simons. And it is with Bentancur. But Spurs played themselves. They need to take shots. They can't just keep passing around in the box. It's not working. And Bentancur challenges Cucurella. And it's a substitution for Spurs. Archie Gray coming off for João Paulinho. And for Chelsea, Palmer coming off for Enzo Fernandez. Caicedo. Garnacho now with it. Caicedo. Pedro. It's Fernandez. Caicedo. Spurs struggling to get back. Pedro! And it's blocked by Mickey van der Ven. Kudus. Simons first time into Paulinho. Bergval. Kolo Muani. Uses Spence. And James does well to get back and dispossess Spence. It's given away to Paulinho. And Simons, I don't know what he tried there, but did not work at all. João Pedro has Garnacho on the run. He's up against Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro traps him. Kudus don't know where to go. Cucurella, and Porro gives them a throw-in. And Spurs making a substitution. Xavi Simons coming off for Richarlison. Simons had a decent game. He had a shot, which was saved. Fernandez. Garnacho in space. And it's Gusto, and Paulinho just gets in the way. Porro. Richarlison. Paulinho, now it's getting spicy. Richarlison into Kudus. Kolo Muani. Richarlison. Flicks it back. Bentancur. Kolo Muani. Porro. Didn't have any help. Garnacho. Pedro. Spurs scurrying to get back. It's James. Neto. James. And James, Neto, Pedro, and Vicario makes the save. And Spurs can't get their win. And it all ends all square in the London derby. Vicario with a last minute save. Spurs won, Chelsea won. They both get a point. We are here at Selhurst Park where Crystal Palace take on Sunderland. We're really looking forward to this battle today. Here's Palace lineup. Henderson in net, with Gahey, Lacroix and Richards in defence like usual. Mitchell, Wharton, Hughes and Nathaniel Klein, with Pino and Nketiah, and then up front Jean-Philippe Mateta. That's it. Obviously missing a couple for AFCON. And for Sunderland, Robin Rolfs, Hume, Alderete, Ballard and Mukiele, with Gertruda and Xhaka. You have Adingra, Lefay and Rigg, and up front on his own is Brobbey, who scored the 90th minute equaliser against Burnley in their last fixture, and Palace also scored 2 late goals against Newcastle. We're really looking forward to this game today. And let's get it kicked off. Mateta. And they get straight into it. Wharton into Nketiah. Mitchell now has it. Pino is dispossessed by Xhaka. Rigg. Mukiele. Ballard. Xhaka. Alderete. Finds Nathaniel Klein, who gives it away to Will Hughes. Wharton now into Pino. Pino. Mitchell goes back to Gahey. Mitchell. Pino. Can he find room for anyone? Oh, he tried going for goal. Pino and Nketiah hits the bar. Mateta. Hughes! Will Hughes, the unlikely scorer, has just whacked it in for 1-0 Crystal Palace. After Nketiah crashes the bar, Mateta quickly claims it and plays through Will Hughes, who's way onside, and just beats Robin Rolfs to the back, to his near post. First time as well, not scared. That's a brilliant goal from Will Hughes. And Sunderland have not lost this season. They drew to Burnley and they beat Brighton with a Shamsdean Talby goal. And he tries a long ball, but that should be Chris Richards. Oh, the bounce had him. Adingra, Brobbey, Lefay and Brobbey, and it's a handball from Brian Brobbey. That bounce did catch Chris Richards out though, so Crystal Palace have to be aware Richards. Klein. Will Hughes. Nketiah into Klein. Finds room for Nketiah. Hughes. Mateta. And Pino! 2-0 Crystal Palace. Sunderland have been beaten. And it's Jeremy Pino on another goal for his tally. It's lovely from Mateta again. Pino just has to tap it in. He'll get it on target, doesn't he? It's a wonderful finish from Pino. Yeah, it is. And they get a kick backed off here, Sunderland. Xhaka into Gertrude. Ballard. Le Fay. Long ball out to Adingra. And plays it first time to Brobby! And he hits the side netting. That was close. That might be a warning for Crystal Palace. Richards. Will Hughes makes space and Nketiah tries first time and they're caught out here. Brobby, Le Fay, Rig, Gertrude, Rig, Gertrude, Rig. I feel like now in each of these games they're really scared to take long shots. It's only the fullbacks that actually will take the long shots, I've noticed. All the captains. Ballard, can he dispossess Mateta? No, he can't. Tyrick, Mitchell, Wharton, Mitchell, Mateta. Oh, lovely, lovely skill. Mateta, oh, that was lovely. Pino, Mitchell, Pino, Hughes tried to take the shot. It's given away to Mitchell. Pino, Mitchell, oh, that would have been good. Rig, do they have time here? Brobby. And that's given away to Gahey. Pino, refs played on. Mateta! And that is half time. Crystal Palace 2, Sunderland 0. We are here at Selhurst Park where Crystal Palace take on Sunderland. They are winning 2-0. I am your commentator, Harry, and I'm joined by Blake Townsend. And Sunderland getting straight on the front foot here. Adingra, was he fouled? Yes, he was. There's only been one free kick scored this match week, and Chris Rigg is coming off for Wilson Isidore. There's only been one free kick scored this match week, and that was Pedro Porro in the London derby. And Xhaka plays it in and cleared away by Richards. Ballard wins it. Brobby. Isidore! And it's a comfortable one for Henderson. Sunderland are starting to knock on the door recently, but Palace are comfortably also knocking on Sunderland's door. Mitchell, look how much room he has. Pino tries backheeling. Mitchell still has it. Pino, Mateta, and he can't get it there. Now Brobby. Isidore, who tries heading it back to Brobby when he could have ran. Mateta. Mateta. Pino. Mateta. Mitchell. And Palace do get the throw in. Substitution for Sunderland. Ballard coming off for Habib Diarra. Wharton, Hughes, Mateta, still has it, Mateta, and Nketiah. And Sunderland get it away. Adingra, Brobby, Xhaka, first time into Brobby. Gertruda tries crossing it, but Guehi's in the way. Pino up against Mukiele, and Mukiele wins out. Alderete plays a long ball over the top for Gertruda, who has it. Isidore backheels it to Brobby, and that's a wonderful save from Henderson. Sunderland getting closer, and substitution for Palace. Adam Wharton coming off for Jefferson Lerma. Xhaka to take the corner. Xhaka takes the corner. Isidore! And I think it's a handball. Oh, the ref's given a penalty. I was not expecting that. Yeah, it is. It is. And Lacroix punished. And it's in the hands of Granit Xhaka to give Sunderland the lead. It's Xhaka. Granit Xhaka! And Henderson denies him. Sunderland can't take the lead. Nketiah into Lacroix. Palace. Lifeline is here. Mateta plays a long one out to Mitchell, who is offside. And Mitchell is coming off for Borna Sosa. Gertruda plays it long. Adingra. Lefay. Xhaka is in room, he's giving it to Isidore Brobby, and Henderson the hero again. Henderson is keeping Palace in this. Xhaka. Granit Xhaka. Brobby! And Nketiah's on the end of it. No, he's not. It's Trey Hume on the end of it. Gertruda. Adingra. Xhaka plays it back. Mukiele. Oh, that's a lovely ball. Adingra. Isidore! And Henderson again. Substitution for Palace. Daniel Munoz coming on for Will Hughes. Xhaka. And easy to clear away there, but it is going to be for Adingra. Oh, Richards wins it. Sosa. Nketiah. Borna Sosa. Sosa to run at Trey Hume, and he's dispossessed. Adingra. Hume. Xhaka. Can they at least get one back here, Sunderland? Adingra, and he's bumped off it, and that should be full time. Unless Palace attack here. Mateta. Klein, there is a chance. Nathaniel Klein. And Pino. And headed away. And that is full time at Selhurst Park. Crystal Palace 2. Sunderland 0. Sunderland could have won, but Henderson's heroics deny Xhaka of a penalty. And that is full time. And we do not have the facilities to give you the lineups today because it's a bit of an error, but the game is kicked off. Alcaraz, Irabunum, Grealish to run at Savona, Mikalenko, Garner finds the run of Alcaraz, and he's got it still. Alcaraz, and that's a horrible ball. Milenkovic into Amari Hutchinson. Sangare. Hutchinson. Forest yet to win this season. They are currently sitting in relegation with Leeds and Brighton. Oh, that was beautiful skill from Hutchinson. I think the problem with Forest, they just could not take the lead. Savona flicked back for Hutchinson, and he tries playing a ball in. I think he should have gone for goal. Sangare wins it in a good area. Hutchinson. Gibbs-White tries playing it to Igor Jesus. Savona. Igor Jesus. Gibbs-White tries going for the shot. O'Brien. Irobunum. Barry. Alcaraz. McNeil. And he is dispossessed. Now Nico Williams. Williams, cross is blocked. He goes back. And it's into Gibbs-White! And it's an easy catch for Pickford. Pickford plays a ball out and Sangare wins it. Hudson-Odoi. Gibbs-White. Igor Jesus. Gibbs-White. I think the problem with Forest, they're just not taking shots. Alcaraz into McNeil. And he is bumped off it. Anderson. Igor Jesus. Nico Williams. Finds space for Morgan Gibbs-White. And his touch let him down. Now Thieno Barry can start an attack. Grealish. James Garner. Lovely fake. Barry. Lines up the shot! And that's a wonderful save. Grealish to play a shot with Alcaraz. Alcaraz plays it in, and that's not the best ball. Garner, McNeil, Alcaraz! And that's another wonderful save from John Victor. Grealish. Plays it in. Irabunam. McNeil. Garner. Flicks it back to Michael Keane. Forest now. Can they start an attack? It's Callum Hudson-Odoi. Oh, he's found space. Hudson-Odoi. Jesus. And he's too crowded. And that's half time at the City Ground. Nottingham Forest 0. Everton 0. It's all square here at the City Ground at half-time. Nottingham Forest 0, Everton 0. I'm your commentator, Harry, and I'm joined by Blake Townsend. Yeah, the first half was really thrilling when it came to counter-attacking, but the defence are just too strong to make anything happen. Irabunam. Garner. Oh, he skips past Sangare. Barry. Irabunam. And it's given away. Hudson-Odoi. Igor Jesus. Uses Morgan Gibbs-White, who is dispossessed by Tarkovsky. Barry. Cleared away. Anderson. Sangare. Anderson. Gibbs-White. And lovely defending. Alcaraz is dispossessed in a good area for Nottingham Forest. Hudson-Odoi. Anderson into Williams. Anderson back into Gibbs-White's pass. Oh, that's wonderful. Anderson. Hudson-Odoi. And it's cleared away. Sangare to win the header. Igor Jesus. Gibbs-White. Jesus! And Forest take the lead. It's Igor Jesus. And for the first time this season, they are out of relegation. That's a wonderful pass for Igor Jesus to Gibbs-White, and he just slams it in the corner. He takes a weird touch around Keane, but it worked for Igor Jesus, and Forest do take the lead here. And because they're out of relegation, that does actually bump Everton into relegation. as they only have 1 point here. McNeil given away to Sangare. Savona into Hutchinson. Igor Jesus. Oh, that's a wonderful, and that's a horrible tackle. And substitution for Forest, Nicolas Savona coming off for Nicolas Dominguez. And for Everton, Tim Irabunum coming off for Merlin Roll. Gibbs White. Sangare. Igor Jesus. Jesus and cleared away. Alcaraz. Mikolenko, and they've given the free kick. And substitution for Forest, Ibrahim Sangare coming off for Douglas Luiz. He had a good game, Sangare, winning every duel. Oh no, sorry, Forest get the free kick. Gibbs White lifts it into Dominguez, and it's a poor shot, but I think it was offside anyways from Callum Hudson-Odoi. It was. Pickford to kick it away. One back. Hudson-Odoi has room and gives it away to Ghana. O'Brien plays a long ball to Alcaraz, and Forest do win it. Nico Williams, Milenkovic, Anderson, Douglas Luiz, Anderson, Gibbs White. It's Morgan Gibbs White! And it's straight into the hands of Pickford. Oh, he kicked it against Igor Jesus then. Imagine if that went in. That would have been funny. Dominguez, and it's a free kick to Everton. Substitution for Forest, Amari Hutchinson coming off for Dan and Doy, and for Everton, Fieno Barry coming off for Beto. Tarkovsky, Alcaraz, Milenkovic gets it away, Douglas Luiz, Gibbs White, Igor Jesus. First time into Hudson-Odoi. Gibbs White. Igor Jesus! And they've guaranteed won the game now. It's Igor Jesus with a brace. And it's Gibbs White with another assist. It's a wonderful finish from Igor Jesus. City ground erupting with joy. Look at this. Gibbs White has all this space and goes Igor Jesus, who's completely unmarked and onside. And that's a wonderful finish from Igor Jesus. Straight past Pickford. And Forest are happily out of relegation now. And that is full time at the City ground. Nottingham Forest 2, Everton 0. And we are here at Craven Cottage with Fulham take on Newcastle United. And here, the players are shaking their hands. Fulham line-up as this. Benjamin Lecomte in goals with Kenny Tete, Anderson, Cuenca and Robinson. Sasa Lukic and Berg in midfield with Harry Wilson, Smith Rowe and Kevin. And up front, Raul Jimenez. No Leno. Or it will be Osessignon. And for Newcastle, and Ramsdale in net with Lewis Miley, Thiaw, Shea and Hall. Guimaraes, Tonali and Ramsey in midfield with Murphy, Voltemada and Gordon up front. So no Harvey Barnes, Visser or Langa or Pope as he is on the bench but obviously injured.
Thank you for attending the game at Craven Cottage today. Enjoy the match.
And Fulham get the game kicked off. I'm your commentator Harry and I'm joined with Blake Townsend. Hello everybody. Kevin, Smith Rowe, Lukic. Fulham starting to open up Newcastle a bit. It's Kevin. Has the overlap of Anthony Robinson. Robinson against Miley and cleared away by Thiaw. Smith Rowe. Jimenez fakes him. And Lukic! And it's saved by Ramsdale and cleared away by Hall. Gordon gives it away to Wilson. Smith Rowe, Harry Wilson. And given away, Lewis Miley intercepts. Jacob Murphy. Through balls. And Voltemada. It's Voltemada, goes back. Murphy. Lewis Miley. Murphy. Miley and Murphy on that side. Lewis Miley. Ramsey. Gordon wanted a strike. Ramsey and Guimaraes. Saved by Lecomte. And that's the first chance for Newcastle. They're going short here. Murphy to go short to Gordon. Anthony Gordon plays a ball in and it's headed away. Kevin just boots it. Will it be Wilson or Gordon's? It's Wilson's. Smith Rowe. Jimenez now. Can Fulham get something out of this? No, they can't. Lewis Hall gets back well. It is Lewis Hall now. Voltemada. Tonali. First time football. Guimaraes into Gordon. It's Anthony Gordon. And Lecomte makes this save for another Newcastle United corner. Gordon lifts it in in a good area and cleared away. Lewis Hall has it now. Couldn't get his footing right, but now he can. Malik Thiaw drags it up for Jacob Ramsey. Ramsey nutmegs him and Voltemada can't quite get on the end of that. Jimenez trapped. Kenny Tete. Anderson. That would have been a lovely find. Lewis Miley now. Tonali. Jacob Ramsey. Has all this room. And look who's free. It was Tonali, but Ramsey couldn't quite find a good option. Ramsey now back into Tonali. And Guimaraes! And Lecomte with another huge save. That is a wonderful save from Lecomte. Guimaraes had all that space. He hits it so perfectly. But Lecomte reacted well. Murphy is going to take the corner and it looks like he's going to go short. Ramsey lifts it in. And Wilson. Jimenez into Smith Rowe. Lays it off for Harry Wilson and that is half time at Craven Cottage. Fulham 0, Newcastle United 0. We are here at Craven Cottage, where it ends all square 0-0 between Fulham and Newcastle. I'm your commentator Harry, and I'm joined by Blake Townsend. Yeah, it was a really thrilling first half. Newcastle had a lot of chances, but Fulham's keeper Benjamin Lecomte really kept them in it. Yeah, here's Murphy. Newcastle want to get something here, and Murphy skip past Robinson. Murphy, Voltemada, and it was nearly an own goal. And substitution, Sasa Lukic coming on. Harrison Reed coming on. It's not the usual sub you'd expect. And I think Voltemada was offside or he handballed it. It was one of the two. I don't think he was offside. Good pressure, but Reed. What a ball into Kenny Tete. Tete. Will he play it back to Wilson? He will. Harry Wilson, Reed, Kevin, Jimenez, and it's wide. And substitution for Fulham, Kevin coming off, Alex Iwobi coming on. Ramsdale clears it. Gordon and Harry Wilson now has it. Joachim Anderson has Smith Rowe in midfield. Tete, and that's a poor pass to Jimenez. Thiaw, Lewis Miley, Murphy, Tonali. Wonderful ball out to Lewis Miley. Takes a touch. Voltemada makes room. Voltemada and Lecomte and Gordon on the rebound. And Newcastle take the lead. It's unfortunate for Lecomte. He's made a wonderful save there, but Gordon's quick to react on the rebound. Lovely turn from Voltemada to get a shot. Lecomte makes a beautiful save. And Kenny Tete is kind of sleeping there. So Gordon quickly runs at them and just has an open net to aim at. And Newcastle have an upset on Fulham here, who's only drew a game and got battered by Manchester City here. Smith Rowe out to Harry Wilson. And he's dispossessed. Fabian Schär. Tonali, quick ball into Voltemada. Gordon has so much room against Tete here. Ramsey makes a run. Jacob Ramsey. Gordon. Guimaraes! Oh, that's a shot, alright. Lecomte did get to it, but the shot was so powerful that it went straight through him. And Newcastle have a 2-goal cushion here. Look at how powerful Guimaraes hits this. Lecomte, it comes off his knee and in. It's unfortunate because he's made such good saves today, Lecomte, but there's nothing he can do about that. It was the power that let Lecomte down there. And Guimaraes gives them 2-goal lead. Smith Rowe into Iwobi. Fulham had a lot of possession, but they keep doing stuff like that. Voltemada, Murphy, Tonali. Oh, what a ball. Gordon, Ramsey, Guimaraes, Voltemada, and the touch was confusing for him. Jimenez. First time into Harry Wilson. They do have options here, and Iwobi's one of them. Can they get one back? Iwobi. Harrison Reed. Iwobi crosses it in. Smith Rowe, and it's a wonderful save by his former teammate Aaron Ramsdale. Guimaraes. Murphy. Newcastle looking for a third. Tonali. Bumped off it, but Thiaw is in the way. Voltemada. Murphy. Guimaraes I meant, not Thiaw. 3 minutes at a time here. Fulham need to attack now. And they are. Wilson. Jimenez, and it's given away to Nolly, Ramsey, and that is full time at Craven Cottage. Fulham 0, Newcastle 2, and because of this loss, Fulham stay in relegation. Oh no, they get put in relegation, sorry, and Leeds get out of relegation. We are here at Old Trafford, where Manchester United take on Leeds United, who, because Fulham got lost to Newcastle, they go out of relegation unless United beat them today, I'm pretty sure. Depends on the goal difference. United missing Mbomo and Ahmad due to AFCON. And the players are now shaking hands. Here's how Manchester United line up. Senny Laman's in net, with Lenny Yoro, Aiden Heaven and Luke Shaw in defence. Dallo, Ugarte, Fernandez and Dogu. Mount, Cunha, and up front on his own, Benjamin Šeško. So, there's a couple of youngsters on the bench today. And for Leeds, this is how they line up. Lucas Perry in net, with Roden, Biol, Strauch in defence. Bogle, Aronson, Ampadu, Stach and Goodmanson, and up front is Calvert-Lewin and Okafor. Tanaka on the bench today. And we are here at Old Trafford. I'm your commentator Harry, and I'm joined by Blake Townsend. Yeah, we're really looking forward to this game. Manchester United yet without a win here. They lost to Chelsea and they also drew to Everton. So they're looking to win against Leeds today. And Leeds also have drawn to Fulham and they've lost to Liverpool. Strauch. Oh, it's in a good area for Leeds. Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin driving. He's going around the outside here. He's trapped. And he does win the corner against Shaw. Anton Stach to take the corner. I think Stach is a brilliant free kick taker, by the way. And cleared away by Dallo. Ampadu. Leeds' only goal scorer this season. Ampadu, Goodmanson. And they dispossessed Cunha. And he is fouled. Goodmanson apologising. Luke Shaw. Dogu, Aiden Heaven, Lenny Yoro, Ugarte, Mount, Šeško, Dogu, Benjamin Šeško, it's Cunha, and it's straight at Lucas Perry. A bit of a scare there for Leeds fans, but it is straight at Perry. Šeško's giving it away, and Roden does well. Oh, he plays through Bogle, and he has won it against Shaw, who's come out too far. Bogle has a chance to run at them. Bogle, Calvert-Lewin with the acrobatics. But it is straight at Le Mans. 2 shots from both teams straight at the keeper. Dallo. Now Mount. Cunha in space. Fernandez! And there it is. Manchester United take the lead. Leeds' hearts are broken. Sorry, I was thinking of the other game then. Sorry, my apologies. It's a wonderful strike from Bruno Fernandes. Cunha plays it straight into him, and he's got his second goal of the campaign. No chance for Perry to save that. Yeah, it's a wonderful strike from him, innit? And that's Bruno Fernandes for you folks. And the captain gets his goal. And Leeds get the game kick back off. Anton Stach. Okafor. And it's given away. Dogu. Fernandes into Shaw. Dogu. Oh, it's given away to Okafor. Flick back for Ampadu, who does get it past Ugarte. Ampadu into Calvert-Lewin. Touches it around Aiden Heaven. Calvert-Lewin. Bogle. Bogle. Stach to strike it! And he's hit the post. It's unfortunate for Anton Stach, who's hit the post. And Leeds are getting closer. Aronson. Goodmanson, and it's given away. Lenny Yoro. Senny Lamans. Luke Shaw. Dogu. Cunha. Šeško, he's through. It's Šeško! And he gets his first goal of the campaign after Leeds just crashed the post. It's Benjamin Šeško to make it 2-0. Yeah, it's a wonderful strike from Šeško. He gets through the middle of Strike and Beal and just absolutely hammers it past Perry. 2-0 United. Okafor into Calvert-Lewin. Bogle. And that's a horrible challenge from Dogu. Is he gonna get booked? He is. Patrick Dogu gets a yellow card. It's a horrible challenge on Bogle. Whoa. Hang on, he's lucky to get a yellow there. Anton Stach. Stach plays it in. That's a wonderful ball, but Le Mans comes out, and that is half-time at Old Trafford. Manchester United 2, Leeds United 0. And we are here at Old Trafford with Man United take on Leeds. They are winning 2-0 with goals from Bruno Fernandes and Šeško. And Leeds have come close. They did hit the post with Anton Stach. Calvert-Lewin. Goodmanson. Plays it back to Stach. Okafor. Calvert-Lewin! And there it is. Leeds have one back. And there is a lifeline here. Early into the second half. Calvert-Lewin fires them one back. It's from Anton Stach into Goodmanson. Okafor gives space for Calvert-Lewin, who hammers it way past Le Mans. Yeah, no chance. No chance. And Leeds do have a chance here to equalise. And there is a foul committed on Šeško, and he is down. He looks in discomfort there. Is he getting back up? I think he is. Fernandes. Dispossessed by Strauch. Stach. Okafor. Calvert-Lewin. I think he wanted Goodmanson, but not the ideal pass there from Calvert-Lewin. Dalot into Fernandes. He is dispossessed. Calvert-Lewin. Okafor. And that's good defending from Aiden Heaven. Lenny Yoro. Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. Cunha into Šeško, who was down a couple seconds ago. Mount. Man United in all heaps of space here. Cunha! And Stach is going to get a buck in for his challenge. And substitutions, Dorgu off for Lisandro Martinez. And a double substitution here for Leeds United. Šeško is injured. Gnonto is one of the ones who came on. Struijk. Stach. Gnonto. And that's not the bad one. And they are the subs there. Dorgu and Martinez. And for Leeds, Goodmanson for James Justin. And Bogle for Gnonto. Šeško and Ampadu slides in, and that will be a Manchester United throw-in. And it is a substitution. Benjamin Šeško was in discomfort, and he's coming off for Joshua Zirkzee. And for Leeds, captain Ethan Ampadu coming off for Al Tanaka. Mount. Shaw. Fernandez to strike it, and it is blocked. Struijk. Calvert-Lewin. Leeds dying for that equaliser. Calvert-Lewin runs onto it. Calvert-Lewin. Gnonto! And Leeds equalise 2-2. It's Wilfred Gnonto, the substitution. That is a wonderful spot from Calvert-Lewin. And Gnonto finishes it in the bottom corner. And from 2-0 down, Leeds United come back 2-2. That is a hell of a spot from Calvert-Lewin. What a pass. And it's 2-2. Anything could happen now. Mason Mount. Up against Struijk. He has Dalot in support. And Dalot now has it. Zirkzee. There's Shaw into Mount. And it's good defending. Lucas Perry. Roden. Al Tanaka. Leeds might have one more chance here. Gnonto. And it's given away. Aiden Heaven. And that is full time at Old Trafford. From 2-0 down, Leeds United come back 2-2, and it ends all square. Manchester United 2, Leeds United 2. And this is the game everyone's been looking forward to. We are at Anfield, where Liverpool take on Manchester City. The fans chanting "Never Walk Alone." I'm your commentator, Harry, and I'm joined by Blake Townsend. Both teams looking to fight for top of the table. Arsenal are top, but Liverpool are just second by 2 points, so if they win today, they go top. And if City win, they go just in second. And if they both draw, Liverpool will be 1 point, while City, I think, will climb into the top 6. It's because they drew to Palace, that's why City's dropped down. And here are the team lineups. Liverpool line up like this. Alisson in net, with Connor Bradley, Konate, Van Dijk and Kirkes in defence. Gravenberch and Curtis Jones in midfield, with Szoboszlai, McAllister and Wirtz, and up front is Hugo Ekitike. So Isak on the bench with Frimpong, Robertson and Chiesa, and Trey Neone as well. And for Manchester City, Gianluigi Donnarumma, Nunes, Diaz, Gvardiol and O'Reilly. Reinders, Gonzalez and Silva, and up Cherky and Foden, and up front is Erling Haaland. So obviously Liverpool without Mohamed Salah, and City not really missing anyone major. I guess Marmoush, I guess. We are looking forward to this thrilling matchup. It's Liverpool versus City at Anfield. I'm your commentator Harry, and we're joined by Blake Townsend. Foden, Nico O'Reilly. Uses Bernardo Silva, goes straight back to him, and it does come off the foot of Ekitike into Szoboszlai. Oh, he's floored O'Reilly. It's Szoboszlai, Bradley, and cleared away. Foden into Haaland. Foden. Haaland is dispossessed by Konate. Szoboszlai. And he is dispossessed by Bernardo Silva. This is also the last game of match day 3. Nico into Reinders. Reinders tries going for goal, but it is straight to Van Dijk. Ekitike, McAllister, back to Ekitike. Curtis Jones, now Wirtz. Ekitike. Kirkes. Jones, McAllister. Wirtz, McAllister, Szoboszlai, McAllister, Ekitike, and it's a good save from Donnarumma, who is actually Ekitike's former teammate. Szoboszlai to go short with Wirtz. Wirtz kicks it straight to Bernardo Silva. It's pretty disappointing, and City get the throw in. Here comes Nico O'Reilly. Does he have Foden in support? No, he goes back to Gvardiol. Now he has Foden in support. Oh, so a wonderful ball for Haaland, but he has too many defenders on him. He has kicked it straight against Foden, but it's gone into Van Dijk's path. Here's Curtis Jones. And Diaz quick to spot it for Kirkes, but Kirkes done well. Ekitike, Florian Wirtz, and that's a pretty poor pass. It's come off the shin, and Haaland has it. Cherky into Foden. Sorry, not Cherky, Nico. Haaland. Reinders. Through balls it to Bernardo Silva. Reinders. O'Reilly. Reinders. Nico. And Foden wins a foul. And it's a good area for City. Ryan Cherky in a shooting area. Or will it be to Johnny Reinders? Ryan Cherky! And he just puts it wide. Alisson takes the goal kick. Now Connor Bradley. Gravenberch first time into Ekitike. McAllister. Wirtz. Jones. Kirkes. Wirtz! And that's a horrible shot. And that is half-time. Manchester City 0, or Liverpool 0, Manchester City 0. We are here at Anfield where Liverpool take on Manchester City. It is 0-0. I'm your commentator Harry, and I'm joined with Blake Townsend. Yeah, the first half was thrilling in their chances, but they kept just dispossessing them when exciting stuff was happening. Reinders, Foden now. Phil Foden, Erling Haaland. Haaland trapped himself. O'Reilly, Reinders. Bernardo Silva wanted a strike it. Kirkes back into Alisson, who's being risky here and does clear it. Cherky. Ruben Diaz, the captain. Reinders. Diaz. Uses Gavardio. Oh, and it's a bad pass. And that is a bad pass. Gavardio into Gonzalez. Nunes. Oh, it's a good pass. Turkey Reinders, and it's blocked by Van Dijk. Szoboszlai. McAllister. Through Ekitike. Was he fouled? No, he wasn't. Or they played advantage. Szoboszlai has room. Szoboszlai. Curtis Jones. Wirtz! And I think Jones could have had a shot there, but they have got the corner. And it's a substitution for Liverpool. Ekitike off and Alexander Isak on. Ekitike done well today. Szoboszlai. And easy for O'Reilly. Bernardo Silva gets it away. Now Curtis Jones. Konate. Gravenberch. Isak. Wirtz! And it's a wonderful save from Gianluigi Donnarumma. And it's a substitution for Liverpool. McAllister coming off for Federico Chiesa. Szoboszlai to go short with Wirtz. Florian Wirtz. And it's another corner. Oh, it's a free kick. Szoboszlai, it's a good area here. Szoboszlai. And Donnarumma claims it. It's Donnarumma now. Ruben Dias. Giving away to Curtis Jones. Szoboszlai. Isak. Wirtz. He plays it into Isak! And he's hit the crossbar. Curtis Jones. Isak. And City have it now. Foden. O'Reilly. Oh, lovely back heel into Bernardo Silva, who plays it straight into Van Dijk. Bradley. Curtis Jones. Isak. Szoboszlai. Tries lifting it in for Isak. And they've played advantage here. Haaland. Gonzalez. It's Matheus Nunes. It's Matheus Nunes. Foden. Reinders and Alisson. Gravenberch coming off for Frimpong and Haaland coming off for Savinho. Oh my, that save from Alisson was impeccable. They have to get something out of this, City. Oh, it's 0-0. Reinders. Kirkes away. Cherky. Diaz! And that's full time. Manchester City and Liverpool draw 0-0 at Anfield. So, Arsenal stay on top. That is it for match day 3, and I'll see you in